forget the name of it, just 3 years ago maybe, where the guy was free climbing. Free solo, yes. If you look at some of the shots in that thing and what he's doing, it's phenomenal, right? So I got a lot of that material from different climbers, some who did free climbing, some who obviously utilized ropes, and just watched what they were doing. And so it happens that no matter what the material is, your job is to try to find inspiration to tell that story in a way that's going to be dynamic. And at the end of the day, you know, to take the quote from, and I've said this many times, from Maya Angelou, because it becomes a part of the way I operate as a creative person, is people don't remember what you said, they remember how you made them feel. And movies are about that. If you walk out of a movie and you didn't feel anything, well, hell, what are you doing there? You know, you're not going to go back and see it a second time. You know? Comedians, they're bent, man. They're just all so bent. But who doesn't love to laugh, you know? And when you're around those guys, and some of those ladies too, you know, they just have a way of looking at the world that brings a smile to your face. And I'm a fan of Adam's. I really think he's just really a brilliant guy, a brilliant comedian. However, one of my favorite films of Adam's was the one he did with Emily, oh, come on. Somebody remembers this film, where he plays the guy with the business and he's got all the sisters who are crazy, and Punch Drunk Love. That guy should have gotten an Academy Award for that movie. I mean, if you watch that movie, that performance is one of the greatest performances in my mind in any comedy I've seen, because he is so deranged without playing deranged. Yeah. You know, he's been beaten over the head, you can tell. I'm gonna tell you the best day of my life. Best day of my life happened twice. Each time I had a son, it was the best day of my life. It was when my youngest son introduced me to the Super Mario Brothers. Because there I was, an adult, and he was this young kid. I'm up at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, trying to get to level 8 or level 9. Oh man, I'm sick of you, Mario, I'm sick of you. I'm going to caution you, do not speak for all of us. I've found that can be really problematic, you know? Certainly in today's world, man, people got their own stuff going on.
Whole experience bringing you into Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Actor, but a director.
First of all, you know, I owe the credit to Jon Favreau, because Jon asked me basically to be a part of this, and my response initially was, "Is Jon Favreau? Yes, please." You know. And then I went in and met with him after he given me a script. And originally, Grief Karga was, I think, going to be pretty much a one and done, you know. And I guess I was so impressive that they wouldn't let me go. They kept bringing me back. No, I say that in jest. Not that it was one and done. I think it was going to be one and done, but. The whole thing, after seeing the artwork, the artwork was so beautiful. And you could see, again, you could see this world painted in this meeting room. It's like a conference room, and all the walls were covered with all the art that had been done prior to shooting. That gave me a real indication of what this was going to look like. And I was so impressed with that, because I didn't have to imagine, I didn't have to read a script and think about what it would be like or ask a bunch of questions. There it was, visually, you know. It was so impactful. So right away, man, I was in, you know, and once I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, I'm all in once I'm in, you know, no turning around. unless I say thank you, that's enough, I don't want to do any more. But Grogu also, that character, you know, for me, having worked long enough, I've noticed two things over the years. You know, there was the old adage of you don't want to work with children and animals. And part of the reason that is, not only because it can be difficult, but because they steal the show usually. Right? Well, there's another way of looking at it. If people are falling in love with the children and the animals, stay close to them. Because people will love you. So for me, it was always, okay, if there's a scene and Grogu's in it, I want to be in that scene. And obviously, people have fallen in love with that crazy little character who's